The crypto market's unstable behavior is nothing new, but no one expected such epic levels to fund mishandling from established behemoths. Everyone was taken aback by the new industry's descent into a more shady state of affairs, especially after the dizzying rush of the bull run last year. The year 2022 was characterized by corruption and fraud. Big money was channeled maliciously with great audacity and distinctiveness in an industry that professes to have traceable and public transactions. No one knew what to do when NFTs were stolen. The rug pulls caused chaos in the DeFi space. So far, trillions of dollars have been wiped from the markets. All that remains are tales of incompetence and arrogance from some of the fallen bigwigs, which serve as valuable lessons for those keeping careful watch. Let us take a look back at the year that was nothing less than devastating. The real Sam Bankman-Fried. The market bears the brunt of the decline of FTX, the industry's golden boy. Sam Bankman-Fried resigned as CEO of FTX in November after the company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. He is now being hailed as the new Bernie Madoff. His media tour statements, which chimed something like, "I'm an idiot, not a crook," did not set well with the community. The former FTX executive was charged with a slew of offenses, including defrauding nearly 1 million individuals. In just 3 years, Bankman-Fried and his formerly close-knit group of friends and colleagues were accused of defrauding the world out of billions of dollars and investing millions of dollars in political campaigns. It has been a disaster for the 30-year-old deposed billionaire. From the irrational DM conversation with the reporter to the post-scandal interviews. When his exchange encountered a severe liquidity bottleneck due to a wave of withdrawal requests and a complete failure to honor the redemption requests, everything fell apart for SBF. Terra's demise. The full circumstances surrounding the algorithmic stablecoin UST from the Terra ecosystem remain unknown. Regulators and Do Kwon's detractors, however, have swiftly labeled it a case of market manipulation. Only after the ecosystem has suffered a devastating fall from grace was its once haughty CEO humbled. The resulting cryptocurrency crisis shook the whole global market for digital currencies, wiping off an estimated $60 billion. In any event, heightened examination of stablecoins in general resulted from the collapse of the entire ecosystem. Following the meltdown, international regulators began putting up numerous suggestions for properly regulating stablecoins in an effort to stop similar occurrences in the future. However, the infection quickly spread throughout the market, which brings us to our next issue. Leaving Three Arrows Capital, one of the biggest hedge funds in the business, ended up being a company with unusually lax risk management practices because it was overexposed on several different fronts. A British Virgin Islands court ordered the trading company to be liquidated in June. It was led by local leaders Kyle Davis and Zhu Su. Sky News said that the liquidation would be a crucial event in the present unraveling of the cryptocurrency sector, which has risen at a dizzying speed in recent years, citing persons with knowledge of the situation. This alone had an effect on the sector because 3AC was in charge of managing funds for many cryptocurrency businesses. However, it didn't end there. Shady Mashinsky. As the bear market took hold this year, a number of CEOs stepped down. In September, Alex Mashinsky also announced his resignation as CEO of the insolvent cryptocurrency lender Celsius. But he kept making waves with his nefarious actions. Just before the platform stopped allowing user withdrawals, a story of Mashinsky and key company officials taking funds emerged. It turned out that someone like Mashinsky, who merely repeats simplistic aphorisms like, "Banks are not your friends," ultimately decided to establish a traditional bank in the hopes of reaping profits from cryptocurrency trading and speculation. He had unbridled hubris, but as they say, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. According to reports, Celsius declared Chapter 11 bankruptcy after admitting a $1.2 billion shortfall in its balance sheet. In a new case, Celsius is charged with running a Ponzi scheme. Axie Infinity's undoing. This year, there were several different types of cryptocurrency frauds. But in a high-profile hack that was carried out in a sophisticated phishing effort using bogus LinkedIn job advertising, the crypto game Axie Infinity's Ronin Bridge bore the most damage. Axie was defeated by the legendary Lazarus organization from North Korea. According to allegations, con artists used LinkedIn to contact Sky Mavis employees while posing as a fake business. A senior engineer fell for the trap and went through several rounds of the interview process with a very generous fictitious salary plan. The hackers took control of the engineer's computer when he opened a PDF that purported to be the official offer. At its height in November of last year, Axie Infinity had 2.7 million daily active users and more than 200 million in weekly trading volume for its in-game NFTs. A trading strategy that is very profitable. Or not. Avraham Avi Eisenberg, an attacker on Mango Markets, depleted the liquidity reserves of the trading and lending market situated in Solana. Eisenberg, who defended his activities as legitimate, claimed that the very profitable trading method he used was made feasible because the DeFi trading platform's creators did not completely anticipate all the repercussions of setting parameters how they are. Regulators have a different perspective. The self-described game theorist was detained on December 26 in Puerto Rico after being charged with commodities fraud and market manipulation by U.S. prosecutors. Upending the system of belief. Senior Community Manager for NFT Marketplace, Superari Ashni Christensen, and Director of Operations for Ethereum Name Services, ENS, Brantley Milligan, came under intense fire in February for previous tweets. The use of racist language and tweets regarding transphobic harassment sparked outrage in the community, and the majority of people demanded the dismissal of the executives. This was the moment when inclusivity promoting views in the crypto business battled directly with woke culture. Seth Green, an American actor, got scammed. The NFTs from Seth Green's Bored Ape Yacht Club, Bake, were taken. After falling for a phishing scam in May, the inventor of Robot Chicken had his whole collection of NFTs stolen from him. He lost Bored Ape Yacht Club, number 8398, 2 Mutant Apes, another NFT created by the same Yuga Labs team as Bored Ape Yacht Club, and a Doodle NFT. Zach XBT, a blockchain detective, eventually discovered that the actor's NFTs were stolen as part of a complex multi-million-dollar fraud operation that also included a number of other victims. Tornado Cash sanctions draw outrage. Tornado Cash, a contentious cryptocurrency mixer sanctioned by OFAC, hammered the libertarian foundations of the industry. Tornado Cash was long regarded by law enforcement as a threat, and it was thought that the North Korean state hackers, who were responsible for the $625 million heist from the Ronin Bridge and the $100 million heist from the Horizon Bridge, mainly relied on it. Shortly later, the Dutch crime agency detained a 29-year-old Tornado Cash developer, Fayad. Outrage and legal action were the responses from the crypto sector. Recordings by Kyle Roche. The law firm Roche Friedman is well known for filing class action lawsuits against some of the most well-known cryptocurrency companies. Among them are BitMax, Tron Foundation, stablecoin issuer Tether, and sister exchange Bitfinex. But in August, partner Kyle Roche's situation took a humiliating turn when he was caught on camera calling the jury 10 fools and bragging that he sues half the corporations in the industry. He then made a huge fool of himself and made some astounding assertions regarding business insiders. Roche asserted that his legal firm had a hidden contract with Ava Labs, the company behind the Avalanche blockchain, to pursue the company's competitors in exchange for a significant quantity of stock and AVAX tokens valued at millions of dollars. He was dubbed uniquely stupid by the judge. It became expensive for this Kardashian to endorse securities. Kim Kardashian, a well-known influencer, agreed to pay a $1.26 million penalty to the SEC for endorsing Ethereum Max, or EMAX. Kardashian advertised the esoteric token to her 225 million Instagram followers without making it clear that the image was an advertisement. She received $250,000 for doing the same. The chaotic Twitter takeover by Elon Musk. Despite the fact that the Tesla CEO has only been in charge of Twitter since late October, a lot has changed on the social media platform. The Bluebird has been turned upside down, with top executives fired, rank-and-file headcount reduced by 50%, remaining employees subjected to constant ultimatums regarding their work ethics, and a number of new features implemented, such as charging users to obtain or maintain a verification checkmark. Puff piece on BBC. The BBC almost produced a puff article on a cryptocurrency scammer because nobody likes a rags to riches tale more than they do. A 20-year-old refugee named Hanad Hassan stated that he wants to use his fortune to benefit people and that the cryptocurrency initiative he started had donated $270,000 to worthy causes. In 2021, he is said to have founded OrfanoX. But the BBC didn't pay attention to him till this year. The broadcaster produced We Are England, Birmingham's self-made crypto millionaire, a nearly 30-minute documentary exposing cryptocurrency scammers. Social media performed as it always does. After starting a fraud project, individuals on Twitter accused the founder of taking their money. The BBC then quietly removed the item and started an internal probe. The scheduled airing in February was likewise cancelled hours before it was set to start. The BBC is now being questioned about the extent of the investigation it actually did into the initiative and the activities of the con artist. It's all done now. There are undoubtedly more scandal-worthy stories out there, and we may have overlooked some in what we felt like an unending list. For what it's worth, let's at least hope that 2023 will provide more tales of pride than of sordid. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to watch some more interesting stuff, please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon because we bring the best to you.